We always talk about title-winning sides and teams that are at the top, and they always have a world-class goalkeeper, don't they?
Yeah, you can't win a league without a good goalkeeper. That's one of the main things that you need to have. And whatever we say about when he first emerged, when he came, and Aaron Ramsdale and everything happened. What with that, we've seen in the last 3 years, 3 seasons, is this goalkeeper has kept us right up there, right amongst it. And, there might be times in games where you feel like, especially when the ball goes back and he's getting really pressed hard, where he takes a couple of chances and sometimes he gets out of it. Sometimes, it kind of can cost us in games. But he's easily one of the best goalkeepers in the world. And, alongside that defence, and when Gabriel Magalhaes comes back as well, we have got one of the best goalkeepers and 2 of the best central defenders in the world. So that gives you confidence, but he's one of the main reasons why we're doing what we're doing as well.
Absolutely. The stats back that up as well. Most clean sheets and fewest conceded this season for David Raya. OK, you can see Arsenal's next 6 fixtures there. So as he mentioned there, the games are coming thick and fast. But let's talk about a couple of key incidents. And Mo, you mentioned about Everton feeling that they might have deserved a penalty. There's 2 incidents. So let's bring you the first incident. But this one actually was wasn't given in the end.
And which is why VAR can do nothing about it, unless it was a last man, let's say, a dog, so as they call it. But there wasn't. There was a defender cover in there. So the only thing it can be is a foul and maybe a yellow card. And VAR aren't permitted to get involved in things like that. So I did actually think it was a foul, but once it wasn't given, for everybody that's screaming, well, what about VAR? It cannot get involved in this one. So maybe I think it's a penalty, personally. I've seen loads of goals or loads of penalties being given for something like that. Again, referee didn't see it in real time, and it's just a question whether VAR think that that's a real error that they should go and revisit, and obviously they thought not.
Apparently contact not sufficient with a word.
What's that mean? We've seen them given. I saw one given. I think it was Arsenal with Brighton. Was it Brighton? I think it was. I can't remember who it was, but I've seen one of those, and what's that? I don't know what that means. Contact not sufficient. So what? He's not kicked him hard enough for it to be a penalty. He's kicked him. We've seen that happen. We've seen penalties given for the minimum of touches. So again, I think that if I'm David Moyes, I'm probably disappointed with that. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, you're delighted that they've not given that, but it's the words that come with not giving it, like minimum of touches. We've seen just marginal touching and people getting penalties, so I don't know what that means.
Yeah, it feels a little bit inconsistent.
Yeah, as I say, I've seen lots of penalties given for that situation. He kicks the ball in the air. Yeah, he's not in control of the ball, but does that matter? I mean, the ball is still in play, and he's been kicked and he's gone down.
In the penalty
area. As I say, in the penalty area, I have seen a lot of those given, and I thought it should have been a penalty. The big question, should VAR have got involved?
OK, well,
Andre Berta wants to sign £68 million star from Aston Villa to Arsenal this January transfer. Paul Merson has warned Arsenal summer signing Eberechi Eze he might not get back in the team following a dip in form. Eze appeared to have announced himself as a key member of Mikel Arteta's squad when he bagged a rare North London derby hat-trick against his former suitors Tottenham a month ago. But the 27-year-old, who joined Arsenal in a £60 million move from Crystal Palace last summer, has struggled since the emphatic win over Spurs. Eze has either been subbed on or subbed off in his last 5 appearances, while he's been an unused substitute in 2 of Arsenal's previous 3 games. The England international attracted criticism for his performance in Arsenal's defeat to Aston Villa at the start of the month and faces massive competition from the likes of Leandro Trossard, Gabriel Martinelli, and captain Martin Odegaard. Merson believes Eze might be in and out of the Arsenal team for the rest of the season and says his status as a bit part player will play into the hands of Morgan Rogers, a rival for the number 10 position for England at next summer's World Cup. Rogers is arguably the most in-form number 10 in the Premier League, scoring back-to-back braces to help Aston Villa win 10 games in a row and climb to 3rd in the Premier League, 3 points behind Arsenal. As we talk today, Morgan Rogers has got the shirt, Merson said on Sky Sports after Villa's 2-1 win over Manchester United on Sunday. It's his shirt today. All he can do is focus on the next game, the next training session. Don't worry about what's happening in 6 months' time. If he keeps doing what he's doing, he will start, and I don't see how he doesn't because he's always going to play at Aston Villa. You look at Eze, he might not get back in the Arsenal team for a while, he might be in and out. Whereas Rodgers will be first choice at Villa, even when it's not going too well for him, he will still play. I think he starts for England at the World Cup. Former Aston Villa star Ashley Young added, "A lot can happen and maybe he will have a dip, but right now he's got the shirt. If he keeps playing like this, he's definitely going to be England's number 10 at the World Cup, but a lot can change." Rodgers insisted he was in an excellent place after helping Aston Villa down Ruben Amorim's Manchester United and would continue to work hard with one eye on next summer's World Cup. "I'm really confident and enjoying my football, but it's not just me, it's the whole team. The team's performances give me that belief and confidence and allow me to be me. That's the most important thing. Our team performances are getting us the wins, not just me, so a big game and big win." Asked about the battle he faces for a place in England's World Cup team, Rodgers added, "I play football to try and fulfill my potential and be the best version of myself as possible. I try my hardest, sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't, but I keep working hard and wherever it takes me, it takes me."